T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Jones messed with the wrong melon farmers. Thug life. And here we go.
I prayed that he would burn in hell, but in my heart, hell will not have him.
You are all my children now.
Then I will avenge his death.
Hello, Sydney. Are you The Force will be with you, always.
Wish I had you all alone, just the two of us.
On Halloween 1963 in Haddonfield, Illinois, 6-year-old Michael Myers murdered his own sister in cold blood. But it was 15 years later, on Halloween 1978, that the legend, the Myers murders, was born. Having escaped protective custody, Laurie Strode as the sole survivor.
What's the boogeyman? What's the room where that stupid little kid believes? I totally believe in the boogeyman.
I wish I had you all alone.
you doing?
Good, how are you? Hey, Grandma.
I am not your grandma.
Ellie! What the fuck?
Ooh, baby, 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 ooh, baby.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Movies and Beyond. Once again, I am Michael, and today it's Sunday, and we have our first ever horror bracket tournament tonight. And with me, as always, on Sunday is Mad Matt from Mad Matt's Mask. What is up, my man? How you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic, Michael. I'm doing fantastic. You know as well as anybody, I had a big move this weekend with moving the booth, and you were a big help there. So yeah, man, it's been a busy weekend, and I love to finish my weekend off with you fine, creepy horror people. And you know, yeah, man, Michael, you have put together a show that, dude, I'm stoked about. So, yeah, let us know what's going on, man.
Yeah, man. So I started off, we are doing the tournament tonight, and I started off with the decade that we did last week on the tier chart. So it was fresh for everyone. So we all know the movies, pretty much like the back of our hand at this point, because we went through most of them last week, just to get the feel of how this tournament is going to work. Now, I do want to give a shout out. Eric, the Bearded Entertainment, man, he's the one to help me learn how to use this bracket system. And I definitely want to give a big shout out to Eric for helping me with that, because without Eric showing me how to do this, we would have never been able to do this tournament tonight. And I just want to give a big thank you to Eric while I have a second here.
I just got to say, Eric thinks the world of you, Michael. I'll tell you that. I got the chance to run into Eric, actually in Kane Hodder's line.
Eric's a good dude, man.
Yeah, man. But, yeah, I was glad I got to run into him, man. But he has nothing, but good things to say about you, man.
And same for me, dude. Eric has always been, super cool, man. He's one of the people that I was lucky enough to meet early on in my YouTube journey here last year, and he's always been someone that's always been willing to help out, and man, he I enjoy his theories on horror too, because I'm just different with my stuff, you know what I mean. I look at things, maybe it's
I know what you mean.
Maybe it's the fact that I'm an Aquarius or something. I really don't believe in signs too much, but I tend to look at things different. And people that are welcoming to that and still have those conversations, man, I'm always down for that, like seriously. But we got quite a few people in the chat tonight, and I definitely want to say, I definitely want to get to these people that are all here, these wonderful people with us, so we can say what's up to them.
I think my thoughts are so different half the time. People want to beat my ass, so I know all about that, man.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Callie Duff is in the chat saying hi. What's up, Callie? What's going on?
Welcome, Callie. Welcome.
Jerry Wilson is in the chat. He's saying, hey, what's going on, Jerry? Lydia's in the chat. Heidi ho, officers. What's up, Lydia?
What's up, Lydia? It's been a doozy of a day, and it has. Welcome, Lydia.
Russell Dorsey's in the chat saying, what's up, everyone? I smashed that like button. Hope everyone is having a wonderful night, and happy Sunday, everyone. Russell, what is up, my man?
Russell, man, when I see you on Sundays, man, you bring this glow about me, man. You are so passionate, and dude, you were such a big part of this horror community, man. Great to see you, Russell. Great to see you, buddy.
And the general is in the hat. Val from Val's Views is in the house saying, good evening, y'all. And Val always gets a salute from Movies and Beyond. The general in the house. see who else do we got. Jeff D'Angelo is in the chat saying hello everyone, happy Sunday and happy horror day. Hell yeah, Jeff. What's up, my man?
What's up, Jeff?
Let's see who else we got. Bobby Pelfrey's in the chat saying hey everyone. What's up, Bobby?
Welcome, Bobby. Welcome to Movies and Beyond.
Bye-bye Polar is in the chat saying hey everyone. What's up, Polar? What's going on?
Hello, Polar. Missed you. Good to see you.
Megan is in the chat saying, what's good, everyone? What's up, Megan?
Megan, welcome. Welcome to Movies and Beyond.
Eric from the Bearded Entertainment is in the chat saying, hey, y'all, you lovely people. What's up, Eric? What's up, my man?
Eric, good to see you on here, man. Good to see you on here.
And Val, thank you so much. I always forget to do this. Could you please take a minute and go to the homepage of the channel and hit that like button to the upcoming streams? It really helps push the stream out there for others to enjoy. Yeah, that's definitely something that I'm not great about. But once these thumbnails are up, like it would help out the most. Is it once you get notified that Movies and Beyond is doing a show, you go over and hit that like button because of the YouTube algorithm. It's going to see that this has a bunch of likes and it's going to push it out, and YouTube's going to actually help advertise that a little better. So thanks, Val. Thanks for doing that for me. Let's see who else we have in the chat here. Melissa is in the chat. What's up, Melissa? Always good to have you here. Hope you're
welcome, Melissa. Welcome.
Let's see who else do we have. Mayanne is in the chat saying hello, everyone. What's up, Mayanne?
Awesome. Mayanne, welcome. Keep them coming.
Let's see who else do we have in the chat today.
You guys are awesome.
I am definitely trying to go through all these. Mad Bomb, aka Teresa Stevens, is in the house saying hello, everyone out there. Happy Sunday. What's up, Teresa?
Hello, mother. Hello. And thank you for being on here. I know you've had a doozy of a day. And she still made it on here. That's a true Movies and Beyond fan right there. Hello, mother.
Most definitely. Byron Weaver is in the chat saying, hi, guys. What's up, Byron?
Good to see you, Byron. Great to see you, buddy.
Ryan Frames in the chat saying, what's up, guys? What is up, Ryan?
Great to see you, Ryan. Great to see you on here, buddy.
John is in the chat as well saying, hi, everyone. What is up, John?
Great to see you on here, John. What's up, buddy? Hope you're having a great weekend, man.
Kim is in the chat as well. What's going on, Kim?
I don't think I know who that is. Welcome to Movies and Beyond.
Sean Hess is in the chat saying, hey, my dudes. What's up, Sean?
Sean, what's up, buddy? What's up? Sean's good dude. Good people.
Hell yeah. Wayne Turner's in the chat. Hi, all. It's 12:07 p.m. Monday here in Sydney, Australia. Matt looks like a Skeletor wannabe. You gotta get that. You gotta get that high pitched that Skeletor voice, dude. Skeletor. You know what? I don't care what anybody says, dude. Skeletor. That's my guy right there, for real.
I don't know if Skeletor and He-Man was just a tad bit before my time. I'll try to look it up, but if I could do the Skeletor voice, I'll do my best. But yeah, Skeletor wannabe, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Skeletor's badass.
Skeletor, to me, he always used the word imbeciles. He always used to be like, imbeciles, like that. To me, dude, yes, I've felt that so many times in my life. Especially being a manager at a job, I just want to, pull out my inner Skeletor sometimes and just wave the fist and sound just like that.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is, man. Like with Skeletor and He-Man, I have always favored the villain. So yeah. With Turtles, I love Shredder. With He-Man, I love Skeletor. So yeah.
I got you. And James has entered the chat. The Shape is in the chat saying, hey, Matt and Mike. What's up, James? What's going on, my man?
Welcome, James. We love you, buddy, and welcome, man.
I think that Matthew Flair's in the chat saying, what's up, buddy? What's going on, Matthew?
Matthew, welcome to Movies and Beyond, my friend. Welcome. Matthew, I got the chance to meet him. He stopped by the booth. Very, very cool guy. And he's got a sick OG Myers mask in his collection that is just, oh man, it's like one of a kind. But yeah, welcome, Matt. Welcome, buddy.
And I think we got everybody. We went through. Oh, nope. Hold on a second. We just when I think I hadn't even said it yet. You know, like I know there's a delay between when I read the comments and, you know, when they see stuff. And I was like, I think we got everybody, but this popped up just as I said it. And Jess said, nope, you missed Kaylee. She's here, Michael. What is up, Kaylee? How you doing tonight?
Yeah. Hello, Kaylee. I wish that I could get one of my amazing Kaylee hugs. So let's do a virtual. Like, yeah, I love you, Kaylee. Dude, she gives the best hugs, man. Welcome, Kaylee. Jeff.
Ryan Roberts is in the chat and he's saying, do you have any Art the Clown masks, Mad Matt?
Dude, do I have any Art the Clown mask? I have Art the Clown mask stock from Trick or Treat, and I also have beautiful custom Art the Clown mask. So yeah, I do have quite a bit of Art the Clown. So yeah, whatever it is you're looking for, let me know. We ship out. Something Michael and I were talking about before the show started. You know, we're welcome to ship. So yeah, man, love to get the Art the Clown in your hand. So let me know.
Yeah, and if Lydia, if you'd go ahead and put Matt's link up in the chat, you can contact him through his Facebook page, Mad Matt's Mask. If Lydia will throw a link up there, you'll be able to talk directly to him, and you guys can work out you getting a Art the Clown mask. Awesome. All right, man. So we're here tonight, dude. We're here to do something different, and I am super excited about it, to be honest. And it's, man, this is something I've never done before, you know, with horror movies, and I'm so freaking excited to get started. So I just wanted to explain a little bit on how this is going to work. So I do have a bracket that I am going to put up for everyone.
Okay, just became.
Put it back on. Put the mask back on. So I do have a bracket that I'm going to set up, and I want you guys to suggest movies. Now, let's make sure that we are staying in the decade of 2000 to 2009. So I'll do my best to keep track of movies that you guys are calling out that you want in this bracket. Now, make sure that it's a movie that you really want in there, and we're not just throwing out movies, because at the end of the day, this is a competition, and we are going to find a winner for the Movies and Beyond version of Best Horror Movie from 2000 to 2009. And every vote is going to count in the chat. So once we finish this bracket, once we get all the movies that we feel like need to be in this bracket, we will go ahead and mix them up and put them in a random order so we can't pick who goes against who. And then we'll start the face-offs. And everybody's vote will count. Everybody's vote will count for the winners of this.
You know what's so exciting about this, Michael, is it's like I feel like we've talked about and we know, like, you know, who wins the 80s and who wins the 90s. But yeah, this is like, territory. Dude, I don't know what's going to happen with this decade. So I love it, man. I love it.
It's definitely going to be fun. So I made a little
for you. Half of this decade, you were away.
Yeah.
You were trekking through the, whatever with, doing your military duties. So a lot of it is, I'm sure you draw some blanks. So
I do. And I also do with late 90s as well. And I think that has to do with, me being a junior and senior in high school and then going off to the military, because I left for the military in 99. But, being a kid, horror movies wasn't the only thing on my mind from about 96 to 99. You know what I mean? Like
and tail.
There was
tail to the military. Like we all get it.
So there's a little gap for me, but I do my best to try to make up for that.
Sorry, I said that. That's so redneck, but you know what I mean. You were after the women. Yeah.
That's, or at least I thought I was. Thought I knew what I was doing. But anywho, So let's go ahead and get ready to get this tournament started. I can't wait. All right, let's see who we got first. Looking up, let me see where they started at here. We look like we have first one we are calling out. Good God. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are freaking awesome. I went up a little too far there. All right, here we go. The first one comes in from Wayne Turner, and he wants The Descent. So we will put The Descent right up there. So
I have no hate for The Descent. I have zero hate for The Descent. Oh man.
Lydia's calling out The Ring.
Dude. Oh man. Okay.
TCM 03.
Oh.
Jeff is going with Dawn of the Dead.
Is that a remake?
Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah, because Dawn of the Dead was back in the 80s, 90s, right? It's got to be it's got to be a remake.
Dawn of the Dead, 2004. He is on it.
Okay.
Let's see what else we got. Dawn of the Dead. Eric is throwing out Amityville Horror, the Ryan Reynolds version.
Okay.
Amityville Horror.
Okay.
Well, if I didn't, we know what it is. Never said I'd win a spelling bee. We've got The Ring on there. Let's see. Polar's throwing out The Descent again. We have that. Lydia is calling out Saw. OG Saw. That is what I am talking about. Val is calling out Valentine. All right. Let's see what else we got.
Now, am I welcome to call out stuff?
You are welcome to call them out too.
Okay. I didn't know.
Let's see.
Okay.
What we'll do is we'll let them call them out. We'll give it another few minutes, and then if we look at the list and we see anything we want to put on there, we'll go ahead and throw that out too. Eric is calling out Haunting in Connecticut.
Oh, not a bad film. Not a bad film at all.
Val has American Psycho, another juggernaut right there.
The original, correct? Not a part 2 or.
No,
I don't know what year that came out. I have no idea what year that came out.
It's within the year range for sure. Yes. Let's see. Jerry called out 13 Ghosts.
Nice. Oh, I gotta say it.
Go ahead.
The Hills Have Eyes. The remake.
Ooh.
The Hills Have Eyes. That's about all I have to say.
Okay. Hills Have Eyes. Okay, Eric had just called out Friday the 13th, 2009.
Nice.
Let's see. Add participants. We are going to also put Exorcism
of Emily Rose.
Yes.
For me, guys, that's a juggernaut. Oh, man.
Add participant. We got Freddy versus Jason.
Michael, I want you to know that's a movie pretty much all about story that I do like.
Look at you.
Note that. I love the Exorcism of Emily Rose. That takes place mostly in a courtroom.
Yeah, it does. It actually does. You are right.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Matthew's calling out Witchboard. I don't think I've seen that one.
I have not. What about The Witch? What year was The Witch? Because that was very good.
Let's see. The Witch was 2015.
Okay. What about Wrong Turn? Have we said? Was that?
We have not said Wrong Turn, and if nobody said that,
was it 01?
Wrong Turn. Yeah, that was early. That's within it.
Have we said Jeepers Creepers for crying out loud?
We have not.
Jeepers Creepers, man.
Oh, Wayne threw out wrong turn. I just haven't caught up with the chat, so
no
it's
worries,
on there.
No worries. And if you remember, Michael, I put Jeepers Creepers as a highest up on the tier chart, and no one really.
Oh,
remember that?
Yes, you did. Matthew, it's only from 2000 to 2009. So which board came out? You're saying in 1986.
Oh,
okay, so we can't use that one. But we will the week after next when we do the 80s for sure.
Okay.
100%. House of 1,000 Corpses.
Oh yeah. Oh, Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, that definitely.
Dude, there are some juggernauts, man. There really are.
All right. Okay, so this is gonna be the last one because we're up to 20, and I don't know how long we're gonna be able to do this, and I will throw out. Tim has Cabin in the Woods. He hasn't said anything yet for that, so I will put his. I think that pretty much everybody got one in. Well, except for me, but my movies are in there, so it's all good.
Except for me.
It's all good.
Made me feel bad for you.
Well, no, because I would have said The Ring. I would have said
everybody got some pie except me.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm going to do two more because I can't leave two of these out. We got Halloween 2007. Rob Zombie's Halloween. And let me try to grab one more. Let's see. I'll take it from Sean. He said, My Bloody Valentine.
Oops. The remake, which is a very good remake.
My Bloody,
in my opinion,
Valentine. Okay, so we have 22 movies.
Jeez.
We have a hell of a, if I make it smaller, you guys won't be able to see it. So I'm going to have to scroll, and that's fine. I don't mind doing that. So now that we have our bracket set up here, oh, Jesus Christ, there's The Mist. I can't believe we missed The Mist. The Grudge. Oh God, I love it.
I can believe it.
Oh, good God. It's all good. We've got 22 movies, you guys. And that's we'll be okay. I think we're doing okay. All right, Matt.
How do we start breaking this down?
Here's how we're gonna do it. I am going to tell. Oh, Tim is saying Cabin in the Woods is 2011, so that will drop off of there.
Okay.
And I will put The Mist in its place.
Okay. Or Kevin.
All right. So, Matt, I am going to have you choose a number between 5 and 15, and that's going to be the number of times that I hit the shuffle button because there is no we pick the matchups. It's going to be totally random. Totally freaking random.
Okay.
So give me a number between 5 and 15, and I'll mix these up.
10.
All right. So we'll go with 10. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So we are all mixed up here, and it looks like our first matchup is going to be The Hills Have Eyes versus Freddy versus Jason.
Okay.
So The Hills Have Eyes matches up against Freddy versus Jason. Which movie do you like better? Let them know in the chat. And then we are going to count.
Mine out loud?
Yes, because your vote is going to be counted as well as mine, but it's only going to count as one. Mine's only going to count as one, and everybody in the chats will count as one. So we'll have to total it up.
For me, Hills Have Eyes.
Okay. All right. So Matt has one for Hills Have Eyes. And, with all due respect, and you guys would expect nothing different, I'm going with Freddy versus Jason. For this one. I am, dude.
I'm
like,
surprised you're not on board with me, man.
Well, here's the thing, dude. Like, I feel like Freddy versus Jason.
Your boy wrong in this one, man.
I will put that in and just watch it more often than I'll just throw in The Hills Have Eyes. You know what I mean,
man?
Like, yeah, seriously,
you're on crack. I put The Hills Have Eyes remake as one of the best horror movies of all time. I think it was so good, so good. Oh man, I'm surprised that we don't see eye on this one, Michael. I am.
Are you really that surprised?
On this one, I am, man. On this one, I am. Like, you're not even. Oh man, you're not even that big on Freddy vs. Jason.
I'm not.
Dude, The Hills Have Eyes remake. It has everything you want in a remake. I'll just shut up. But yeah.
For some reason. Not letting.
I just watched it not that long. I love that movie. I just think it's, and I can't even finish the original. I went back to try to watch the original Hills Have Eyes. I can't even finish it, but I put that remake up there, dude. It's on a pedestal for me, man. Dude, I love the cast. It's got those shock values left and right, Michael.
It does, yeah,
dude.
All right, so I'm gonna try this out, and this may make it easier for everyone. We won't use this poll right here, but I want to try it out because Lydia, it has a tally already for this one, but I'm gonna try to type in polls as well. That way, you know, the counter here. And so everybody, you'll see a poll on the top. Click on it and pick which movie you like better, and it will give us a percentage. And then we could do that timed, like you have, let's say, like 2 minutes or so to put in your vote for the two up here. And we are at 16 votes in the poll right now, so that's definitely it's definitely working out. Eric, I want to thank you for that, buddy. Let's see. And I said when I was talking to the mods in the mod chat, I said I'm gonna try to do that, and I totally spaced it like right away. Let's see. Wayne, give me a break, buddy. You might have to show Michael how to do it. Give me a break. All right, so yeah, so it's looking like we put that up for 1 minute. We have 19 votes in. I'm gonna leave it up for another, 20 or 30 seconds. And we'll go ahead and put the winner in here. I do believe
you're so wrong on this one, Michael, man.
Oh, I think I should have hit the start the tournament button. I should have hit that, and that's fine. Okay, so now when I click on these, I can put the scores in. So I wonder if it will let me put it in, number wise, because it's really just kind of giving me a percentage here. We'll figure it out. I guess I could just put in the percentage, and that might make it a little easier.
The dad in the remake was Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
he was.
Yeah,
who got burned up? Yeah, 100%. 100%. He was.
As soon as he talks, he's Buffalo Bill. Like.
Oh, dude, that guy's voice.
It don't matter what he's playing. He can be a cashier. You just want that Snickers.
Right.
It's like, oh, Buffalo Bill, yeah. It's like, he was also the truck driver in Joyride. That was also Buffalo.
He was Rusty Nail.
Yeah, yeah.
So the poll has ended, and we got 73% for Freddy versus Jason and 27% for The Hills Have Eyes. So Freddy versus Jason will move on.
It's a mistrial.
We did it as analytically as we've ever done anything on this show. 100% to the fact of the number.
Oh, I love you guys. It's a mistrial.
It's a mistrial, and they're already calling for recounts.
Oh,
recount.
That's great. That's great. I love you guys.
Okay, so our next, let's see which was better. Our next matchup, we have the Amityville remake versus
Okay.
The Devil's Rejects.
Oh.
And the poll has begun. Go ahead and vote now in the poll on top. And then I'm gonna go first on this one, Matt.
Go right ahead.
I'm going with The Devil's Rejects. I really do enjoy this movie. 100%. I definitely love this movie.
I will piggyback with you, Michael. I'm going Devil's Rejects as well. I already forgot the movie it's going up against. What is it again?
Amityville Horror, the remake with Ryan Reynolds.
It wasn't a terrible remake. It really wasn't.
I enjoyed it.
You know, Ryan Reynolds did his thing, and I love Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
But man, I think Devil's Rejects was one of Rob Zombie's best.
It's my favorite Rob Zombie movie, if that says anything.
Devil's Rejects. You said that not too long ago. We were talking about that.
So Megan is saying, "Hey Matt, congratulations on your new booth."
Megan, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We fought tooth and nail to get to, 2 spots in the main aisle, and we're very thrilled. We're very thrilled about it. Hopefully we're not gonna be. We'll probably stay there and never have to move again. So, but yeah, it was hard to get. I appreciate that, Megan. Thank you.
Wayne Turner's saying, "You want the booth, you can't handle the booth." Oh God, I love it.
You can't handle the booth. That's funny. Yeah, you can't handle the booth. Devil's Rejects.
Jamie loves The Devil's Rejects.
Jamie, you're not alone. You're not alone. Devil's Rejects for Megan. Devil's Rejects. Dude, I knew Ryan would go with Devil's Rejects. He's a Devil's Reject. Rob Zombie nut, man. And Ryan, I'm going to get some more Devil's Rejects and Rob Zombie stuff in the booth for you guys. Their merchandise is very few and far between. And Michael, I got so many people that'll come in there and, that's what they're looking for. It's like, Rob Zombie has a solid following, man.
Yeah, man.
Hate him or love him, he does. Like, and I like him. I don't like all his work, but he's got a following, man. It's very true. Like, I have people come in left and right, and that's all they're looking for. Like, they'll come in and say, "What do you got, Rob Zombie?" And then I'm like, they just don't make a whole lot for, a Rob Zombie merchandise.
All right. I am ending the pool, and it looks like Amityville had 37%. And I know this probably isn't the right way to do it, but it's still giving us the results that we wanted to get. And it looks like Devil's Reject wins with 63% to the 37% for Amityville.
That was closer than I thought.
It's definitely close.
That was closer than I thought. So there's definitely some Amityville love in there. So that's cool. That's really cool.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like an 80.
Eric is saying NECA just announced the Captain Spaulding and Otis figures.
Yeah, they did. And Eric, I ordered both of those, so we'll definitely have those in there. But yeah, I was thrilled to see that. They did that. And what I thought they got out very quickly was the John Carver from Thanksgiving. They have his figure out already, which looks pretty cool.
Do they really?
They do. I was shocked. I was like, damn. And you can even switch out the mask. Like, they have the one that's like partially burnt and stuff. It's pretty cool, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
So our next matchup, we have Wrong Turn versus Joyride.
Oh
yeah. So the
poll. Can I bail on this one, dude? I don't want to
never bail.
I don't want to go against either of those.
Man. I love both of these movies too.
I do too, dude. I do too. Oh.
So the poll is up. Cast your votes. Wrong Turn versus Joyride. Matt, this one's on you, buddy. You are.
I'm not allowed to bail.
You can't. There's no bailing. There's no bailing at Movies and Beyond.
No, but I am serious. I'm not saying it to be funny. Like, this is one I would want to bail on. Yeah, there's no crying in baseball.
There's no crying. Oh, you got that. You got it. There's no crying in baseball.
Oh yeah, dude, that movie's great. Oh, dude. So where mine go? The only way I can answer this is my mind has to go to, Matt, you're on a desert, you're about to die, and they can send you down a VHS and you can watch either.
Yeah.
You can watch Joyride or you can watch Wrong Turn. It popped in immediately, man. So I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with Wrong Turn.
All right.
It's hard to do, bro. I never even say bro. So I'm not a lot of swords, man.
Token Drew's in the chat saying, and I'm here too. What's up, Token?
Nice. Welcome, Token. Welcome to Movies and Beyond. It's a crazy show, man. We have a good time. Yeah.
Wayne Turner saying Joy Turn.
Dude, I love them both, man.
I love Joyride. I love Joyride
right.
So much, dude. I do, but I got to go with Wrong Turn.
Okay.
At the end of the day, look, guys, I love Joyride. Like, I do, but this was a tough one, and I mean it's random draw. Yeah, dude.
Dude, they're great.
Yeah,
dude. We might have made the wrong choice, Michael, but we did it, man.
No, we made the wrong turn. We did not make the.
We might have made the wrong turn. Yeah.
Oh, Ryan Frame is saying that's a tough one. Jamie Hart is going with Joyride, and I can't blame you. Like, seriously, I can't.
No, I can't either.
I cannot. And Russell is saying, if it was a crossover, call it Joy Turn.
I don't know if
dude.
I ever get movies that, as far as like my liking, that are that close for me. Like, because that was stupid close for me. Like, it was weird. As soon as that came up, I was like, I wanted to bail.
He said, I got to go to the bathroom, Mikey. Why don't you go ahead and take this one, Michael? I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Let's see. Val is saying, if you would like to support the channel, go over to Patreon at patreon.com/moviesandbeyond. That is currently that's the only way that we can.
Deluxe talking back at me. I'm gonna be a minute.
That's the only way we can currently support the channel outside of YouTube. So if you would like to support the channel and you are having a good time here, go over and check out the Patreon channel. There's a lot of extra content over there for sure. So it's been up for a couple minutes, man, and let's see where we're at. It looks like Wrong Turn is at 71%.
Wow, I don't like that. I don't like it.
Joyride is down to 29, and it's unfortunate. I am gonna go ahead and end the poll here, and it's an unfortunate blowout.
I've ran into a lot of people, Michael, that have not seen Joyride.
Oh, I love Joyride,
which I'm surprised, but yeah, I do too. But maybe it wasn't, I don't know, advertised as well or whatever. But
it is a fun freaking watch.
It is fun. It is very fun, and Steve Zahn's like, he's the perfect amount of like, horror, or I'm sorry, comedy and relief without being over the top. It is great.
Yeah, I love when he got out in that handicap spot and he was like, I'm gonna gimp it. Like, that was
Did you see that dickhead body check me? Dude, it's very fun. It's a very fun watch.
All right, man. Are you ready for the next matchup?
Mm-hmm.
The next matchup, we have The Exorcism of Emily Rose versus Dawn of the Dead. And the poll is live. Cast your votes on the top for Exorcism of Emily Rose or Dawn of the Dead.
This could not be easier for me. I go with The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Not the biggest, and that's just, I'm not the biggest zombie guy. Don't even think I've seen Dawn of the Dead, to be honest with you. I absolutely love The Exorcism of Emily Rose. And like I was telling you, you're probably shocked because, and I would understand if you're shocked. Like, it's a movie, Michael, you got to say, if you saw that, you would probably think I wouldn't like it. you know,
it is rather slow for like
Dude,
if I were to recommend a movie to you, I'd be like, I'm not recommending this one to Matt because it is kind of slow.
No, there's not a bunch of like. It's not really about the actual like possession. Actually, it's about the story. But I just think they execute it so well in that movie. That it impacts me, man. But
it's blood curdling at points, man.
Dude,
like,
I love it, and I don't even know a thing about the Dawn of the Dead, so that's what I go with. What about you, Michael?
Token Drew is saying Joy Turn sounds sexual. You know, you're not lying, man. You are definitely not lying. And Tim is saying, I want to see Joy Turn. Those. Oh my God, I was so far behind in the chat too. Oh, let's see. Eric saying
Joy Turn does sound like a movie you want to go see. Like
Eric saying he's having problems hitting the vote thing. Is anyone else having issues with the voting? Because I want to make sure this is definitely as fair as it possibly can be.
The options are all white out and can't vote.
Yeah. So I mean, if anyone else, try refreshing, Eric. If it doesn't work, if everyone else is able to do it, just let me know in the chat. So, okay. Let's see what else we have here. I'm actually going with Dawn of the Dead for this.
Oh my God, I've never wanted to choke him so bad in my life.
You know,
like, have you?
James is going with Dawn of the Dead. Hey now,
man, guys, what Dawn of the Dead is this? Dawn of the Dead was in the 80s.
This is a 2004 remake.
You're gonna go with an 2004 remake of Dawn of the Dead? Oh, my blood's boiling.
Well, let's just see how the polls come up, right?
No, my blood's already boiling towards you and James. I don't care about the poll.
And not to mention, let's see, the 76% of people that went for Dawn of the Dead was 17 votes in the 24% of the Exorcism of Emily Rose.
I love you, 24%. I love you. Movie is so good.
I'm going to go ahead and end the poll here and submit the score. Now, the next one. This one's going to be tough for me. This next one right here.
The last one was tough for me. I'm still trying to get over it.
I know you are. I see it.
Do your best, man.
We do our best. All right. All right. The question, which was better? We have American Psycho. I love that movie. Believe me, I love that movie. Or Shaun of the Dead.
Oh man.
And the poll is live.
This is a good one for me because I don't like love either of them. I like them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like them. But I don't love them either of them. You go first on this, Michael. I might need a minute to think.
Like cool. I said, this is going to be this is really tough for me because I love both of them so freaking much. But you know what? I think I'm going to go on the lighter side of things today, and I'm going to go with Shaun of the Dead.
That's so funny.
There are so many things about this movie that just I can't help it. It just makes me laugh. Like I can't help it. And you know, I understand that it is horror and I'm supposed to be terrified. And American Psycho was done so well, you know, and there's a lot of people that'll be like American Psycho is art when they're not wrong. But there's just something in me that's like, yeah, man, if we had to toss one of those away, which one would we keep? And that would be Shaun of the Dead for me. I can't help it. That's where I'm at with that.
So I never, and this was even back when I liked comedies and stuff. I never thought it was all that funny. Shaun of the Dead. I just didn't.
Oh my God.
I didn't. I mean, like, you know, yeah, it's got it's got some chuckles and stuff, but I wasn't on board with everyone else. Like, this is so hysterical. I just wasn't. And then American Psycho, I gotta go with American Psycho. It's also a movie that I respect and I like. I love Christian Bale. I guess it just comes down to style of both of these movies are not really my cup of tea. And I don't hate either of them, guys. I want you to know that. I don't. I just never looked at Shaun of the Dead as like the masterpiece everyone else did. It didn't have me like, slapping my knee in laughter. So I'll go with American Psycho. Just with his performance was stupid good. So yeah,
this is a tight one.
I have no attachment, really, big attachments to either of these.
Russell saying American Psycho. If it was against anything else, it probably would be Shaun of the Dead. Oh my goodness.
Like I actually think Tucker and Dale is a lot funnier than Shaun of the Dead.
And Tim is actually,
if I'm wrong, but I do.
Tim is actually, bringing this up, and this was the point. Like, British humor is British humor. You know what I mean? You either dig it or you don't. And that's you could be absolutely right. And it's not saying I'm not saying I didn't think any of it was funny. But I just wasn't like over the top with it. Like, yeah. But he could, All right, man. It was a super close one. I'm gonna go ahead and end the pool with 20 votes in. We have American Psycho at 40% and Shaun of the Dead at 60%.
Wow.
So that, you guys, that was a super close one. So
dude, I know there's a big fan base for Shaun of the Dead. I knew that.
There is.
I knew that.
That's something we didn't put on this either, was Tucker and Dale.
Yeah. I would watch that over Shaun of the Dead.
It could have been on our list too, and it didn't make the list.
It didn't even make the list.
No.
It didn't even make the list.
No, we should have. I love that movie, man. I really do. I absolutely love that movie. Let's see. So our next matchup, which was better? Friday the 13th, 2009.
Oh.
Or The Mist. Oh, actually, Eric's giving us good news. Nope, Tucker and Dale was 2010, so it was just outside the limit. So Tucker and Dale will be able to make a future list.
Okay.
This now is a rough one.
It just looks. It just did not appeal to me. The Mist. So I'm a Jason guy, man. He's my number 2 guy. So Jason all day, dude.
I'm gonna be a homer.
Yeah. Look how good he looks, guys. Look how good he looks.
I don't even feel like I need to say any more here. We know.
Look at the backwards hat.
Which direction Michael is about. Dude, look, The Mist was awesome. But
man,
I'm a homer. I can't help it. You know what I mean? I am going home team. I don't care what anyone says. I'm only one vote. But I will ride or die with Jason Voorhees.
I want to go home team with you, man. Where's my Jason mask?
I will go home team all day. I cannot help it. And I know this is going to be a tight one.
Yeah. Now, The Mist was The Mist. Is that a John Carpenter?
Stephen King.
That's a Stephen King. I love Stephen King, but it's probably one of those movies where I've talked to people. I'm like, have you seen The Mist? And I was probably like, is there a badass creature in it? And they're like, no, not really. And I'm like, okay, fuck it. I never watched it. love it. It's got a great
it's terrible.
story, and it just messing with your mind, man. And like, I'm getting some evil eyes over here, but yeah, I'll just shut up and.
And we'll see where the poll's at, because I know this is a tight one. I'm just kind of letting it go because I know that this one is a tight one. Let's see where we're at. Oh, shoot. It's not a tight one. I thought it was a tight one. I am going to go ahead and end the pool where Friday the 13th is going to come out on top for this one. It's 67% to The Mist. Actually, people are still voting, so we're actually going 70-30. We'll submit the score, and I will end the poll. But Jason comes through. That is what I am talking about.
Now, what is it? What's the percentage?
So the percentage was The Mist was at 30%, and Friday was at 70%. So 70% of people chose Friday the 13th over The Mist.
Okay.
All right, and you guys, that concludes round one. So we are now on to the second round, and we can move forward with this. So we will go back up to the top here.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Before round two, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, Michael.
Okay.
And then I got a round in me, buddy. So
I'm gonna before I start the round, I'm gonna go ahead and just go through the chat and talk to everyone while you're gone. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see where we're at right up here, and I want to jump up because I've gotten so far behind. Let's see. Well, I'll tell him when he gets back. Let's see. Token was saying Tucker and Dale is so fun, dude. Tucker and Dale is freaking awesome. I absolutely love Tucker and Dale. And Eric was nice enough to look it up and say, nope, that was 2010. Thanks for looking that up. I actually thought it was like 2008, but it's okay. It's fine. Tim is saying the actor that played Dale is awesome too. I always get the two confused. Was Dale, was he Tyler Labine? Was that Dale? I always get the two confused. A lot of people were having tough choices with that one. Jamie Hart was saying Friday the 13th remake, it's stupendous. And I think that that's the only word you can use to describe that movie, and definitely a true fan to throw it out there. 100%. Melissa was saying that this is so hard that she loves both. Token was saying The Mist, that ending was great. The Mist I own both of these movies. They're freaking fantastic. Wayne was saying The Mist as well. I have both on DVD. Shocking ending. That's 2 on the ending. Like seriously, 3. Talking about the ending of The Mist. Hell yeah. Like seriously. Val was saying the Friday the 13th remake is awesome. It is. I had, little issues with it, but at the end of the day, I can throw that movie on anytime, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love this. John was also talking about The Mist ending, saying The Mist, one of the best endings ever. And yeah, it had a great one. Megan was saying Jason and Michael have no competition. And it's, hey, Jason's my guy. I can't help it. I cannot help it. James with my backwards hat was saying Jason is now an umpire. Yes. He can do whatever he wants, James. He can have any job that he wants. Jason. Wayne is saying this poll makes me notice I have just about every one of these movies on DVD. And dude, that's super cool. That's awesome. From one physical media collector to another, as you can see behind me, I have a portion of my collection behind me, and I still have a bunch more over there. John was saying he was shocked by that one. Yeah, it's tough. I basically said like I'm a homer. I I am for sure. Jamie is saying Friday the 13th had one thing The Mist didn't, and that was boobs. And yes, it did. And that word stupendous just keeps coming back to me. Just keeps coming back to me. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. So Dale was Tyler. Okay. Awesome. All right. So Matt should be back any second, but I am going to go ahead and set up the poll for our round 2. Let's see. that? Oh, I can. That makes it so much easier. So it looks like for round 2, we are going to have My Bloody Valentine takes on the winner from the first round, Freddy versus Jason. And I'm going to throw that poll up. Wayne Turner is saying, I'm shocked you never mentioned Trent. You know, man, you know that Trent, he's got a special place right here for me. You know, he does. He absolutely does. So, Matt, we are in round 2 and we've started My Bloody Valentine versus the round 1 winner, Freddy versus Jason.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The round 1 winner was Freddy versus Jason?
It beat The Hills Have Eyes 73% to 27%.
Okay. Just clearing this all up. That's all. It's going against what now?
My Bloody Valentine.
The remake.
Yes.
Oh. Freddy versus Jason for me.
Freddy versus Jason. It's kind of all over the board, but Russell is asking, Matt, why so serious?
I am a very
serious.
So serious. Man, love you, Wayne. Dude, when I say that is no hate on My Bloody Valentine. I think that was a fantastic remake, man. But I just have too much fun watching the two Titans go at it, man, where I can't put My Bloody Valentine remake ahead of that. So yeah.
This My Bloody Valentine version, Jensen Ackles, I'm a big Supernatural fan. You know what I mean? I really am. And
same.
Yeah. I'm taking Freddy versus Jason on this one. I just am. I can put my hockey mask back on if I need to. But I think that, definitely I'm going Freddy versus Jason. But
you do look very sexy in a hockey mask. I will say that. Like,
I do my best.
You can wear it, man. You can wear it.
I like to thank jeans. I think it has a lot to do with jeans. The background I have is very diverse. You know what I mean?
Make no mistake, man. Make no mistake. Women like a man in mask, man.
A man in mask. Fuck a guy in uniform, right? She wants a man in a mask. Let me tell you.
Dude, for real. For real.
Matthew saying, shoot, sorry, gotta go. Gotta get the kids in bed. Matthew, we get it, dude. Thanks for hanging out with us, and you're welcome anytime.
Yeah, man. Matt, thanks for stopping out, buddy, man. Glad I got the chance to shoot the shit with you at the booth, man. And we're always here, man. Every Sunday, 8:00. Please come out. Check us out again, man.
Jamie Hart's asking, hey, Matt, how'd you get those scars?
Like, I will tell you about that, but I'd have to kill you.
He had like 4 different stories on how I get these scars in that movie.
My dad was a drinker.
You see? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end this poll because it is a bit of a blowout with Freddy versus Jason getting 74% of the votes and My Bloody Valentine coming through with 26%. So Freddy versus Jason moves on, man. Freddy versus Jason is, oof.
I still do always love that. I love that percentage that is the underdog, like, because they're sticking true to their guns, man. And like, it's I want to go back and talk to them, more so than the majority. Like, it's like anything. Like if it's a shit. Most people think it's a shit show of a movie, but when someone loves it and they're passionate about it, I love to talk to them about that. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Okay, so we are moving on. So 13. Let's see. No, these are two 9 and 8. So we have 13 ghosts versus the OG Saw. The Pull.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Is
That's a good one.
alive.
Who's going first?
Go ahead, Matt. I went first with the last one.
All right. 13 Ghosts and the OG Saw. Oh, man. This is a tough one, Michael.
Get your votes in, people. This is a tough one.
What I have to do here is forget about where because I lost interest in the franchise of Saw. I did, and I just was like, okay, guys, enough's enough. But that does not mean that the original was not badass. So, 13 Ghosts is also a guilty pleasure of mine, Michael. It's like, I feel like that's my Jason X, to you.
Okay.
I really do. Because I don't look at it, it has a lot of flaws, this movie, 13 Ghosts, it does. But it's fun. If anybody says, hey, man, you want to get a pizza and watch 13 Ghosts, I'm down, man.
It's tough.
With Saw. I got to go with the original Saw.
Yeah. I would say for rewatch value for me, it would be 13 Ghosts for the simple fact that I definitely just don't
agree.
I'm not
movie wise, like a better movie.
Well, I mean, I haven't.
What?
I just, I'm going 13 Ghosts, man. I'd rather watch it. Like if I had the two right here and someone said, hey, you want to watch 13 Ghosts? You want to watch Saw?
I respect that, Michael. I respect that.
And it's like, it's tough for me because I know, in the long run, James Wan, the Saw, it's big franchise. A lot of people love it.
Because man, honestly, Michael, once you said rewatchability, like you've got me teetering towards, but I'm gonna stay with my guns. But no, man, I 100% see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know if the rewatchability's there, but as far as like the creativity and the that's a tough one. It's a tough one.
Yeah, it is, man. But I'm just going with, my gut, and it's saying 13 Ghosts. But let's see what the chat has to say.
I'm not hating on you for this one, Michael. I love to hate on you.
Yes, I do. Well, Saul is coming out the victor. Oh, God, it's still moving. I hate to do that because it is still moving. We have 18 votes in right now. If you have not cast your vote, do so now. 13 Ghosts versus Saw. In about 10 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and take the poll down. Oh, man, that's definitely a tough one, and it's super close. It is super close. 42. All right. So, ending the poll right now, Saw has won at 58% to 42%. Saul will move on to the next round to take on Freddy versus Jason when we get to it.
I'm comfortable with that. It was a very tough one. I saw exactly what you were saying though, Michael. As far as like, it's almost like you can do a whole different review, like, and go with like what movie's better. And what movie has more rewatchability? You know what I mean?
Well,
it's like you can put them in two different categories. You really can.
You can, but it's all about what do you like best, And I find that I watch the movie that I like the best,
and that's what you and I have always pretty much based our our views on, because we've ranked a lot of shit, man. You and I.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Yeah, I might have even been wrong on that, but
Hey,
it was a classic for me. It was a classic. I just fell off the Saw wagon. After number 34, and
there were a lot of them for sure. All right. So our next one is Valentine.
It's really good.
Valentine versus Devil's Rejects. Cast your votes. The poll is up. Valentine versus the Devil's Rejects.
I don't know if I really ever even saw Valentine.
Valentine was very
where there's a bunch of hot people.
Yeah, and the guy had the white mask and
like Victoria's Secret models.
I actually watched that on a watch party. I want to say with maybe Steven like 3 or 4 months ago, I think. Maybe. I have no sense.
I don't know if I've seen it, honestly, guys. So
let's see. Token's asking, where is the poll? The poll is up. Is anyone else having trouble seeing the poll? Because I am getting votes. Token, if you need to, maybe just refresh. It should pop up there. And I do apologize for the inconvenience that this poll is kind of giving some people some issues, which kind of sucks, but it is, a lot easier than the mods having to go through and just count and count and count. But let's say Wayne Turner saying Valentine, fun with a great ensemble cast, and I love the twist ending. I have Valentine on DVD. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, dude.
I don't know. I don't know if I've seen Valentine. I'm sure I have.
Okay, good. For me, I'm going Devil's Rejects. I liked.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, I liked
the
Valentine, but I definitely like Devil's Rejects more for sure.
Same.
Jamie Hart's coming through. Devil Rejects. Valentine is fantastic, though. Yeah, definitely.
Well, and it's cool that Valentine's getting love.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if I don't remember it, guys. I don't. Those type. It's along the lines of like a I Know What You Did Last Summer.
It felt like that to me.
Like
Urban Legends.
Urban Legend.
Stuff like
now,
that.
I've seen Urban Legend. Maybe Valentine slipped through the crack for me, but yeah, I can't put that up against Devil's Rejects. No way.
Dark Witch is in the house saying, hello, everyone. What is up?
So good to see you, Dark Witch. So good to see you. Welcome.
Russell is saying Valentine needs a sequel. It probably does. I do think it may, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, man. The poll has been up for 3 minutes. We have 19 votes. And it's still moving. Look at you beautiful people up there. Look at you guys.
Why so serious?
What I am talking about. Hell yeah. We'll give it another minute or so. Make sure everybody gets their votes in. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll. It has stopped at 20, and it looks like Valentine has 40%, and Devil's Rejects will be at 60%. So Devil's Rejects does win, but it was a lot closer than I thought it would be, for sure. So Devil's Rejects moves. Devil's Rejects moves
same.
on.
I am so. I had no idea it would be that close.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought there'd be people with me. Like I haven't seen. Like I can even picture. I can picture like the poster of Valentine. And it's like just like a row of like beautiful women, and right?
Yeah,
and like maybe a killer with a knife behind him or something. I don't know, but typical cheesy shit that you can't put above Devil's Rejects, guys. Come on. Movies are a dime a dozen.
The next poll is up, and we have Wrong Turn, the winner from the round before, versus House of 1,000 Corpses. Val's letting everybody know there's 27 people watching, only 22 likes. Please hit that like button. Yeah, please do us a favor and hit that like button. It helps out the channel more than you guys know. Like it really does help us out. We appreciate it.
Like you get another salute. Like thank you, Val. Like
always on top of it.
Like that's for sure. Awesome. Man, I'm going. Bust those out again, Michael.
Wrong Turn and House of a Thousand.
Oh man,
this one's easy for me. I love House of a Thousand Corpses, but I like Wrong Turn better. I like Wrong Turn better than House of a Thousand Corpses.
I actually love hearing you say that, because I think I'm gonna piggyback, man. I like Wrong Turn a little bit better as well. Wrong Turn's like a go-to if I like to have a lot of friends over and watch horror movies. You know, and it's one of those ones, like, it's always a go-to. Like, what do you guys want to watch, man? Like, to have some fun. It's I agree. I'm gonna go with Wrong Turn over House of a Thousand Corpses. Now, if it was Wrong Turn versus Devil's Rejects, I'm gonna have a little bit more of a problem. But I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm with you, buddy.
Well, just so you know, the winner of this next round will be going off against the Devil's Reject. Just so you know that. We have 21 votes in right now. Of course, Matt and I have not clicked the poll, and I haven't needed to throw a me and Matt click in there yet, because there's been so much of a difference it wouldn't matter. But actually, there's still too big of a difference. Actually, House of a Thousand Corpses is starting to run away with this one. Seriously.
Really?
It is.
No, I know, dude. Rob Zombie can get a lot of love, man. He can get a lot of love. You got to watch out for him. Wow. I'm not that surprised. I'm really not.
Oof.
I'm really.
Lydia's saying, got to go with the House of a Thousand Corpses. Let's see.
And there's a lot to say about House of a Thousand. Has its flaws. It's also a great movie. Like, if you want to get in like the Halloween spirit and like the spooky see like, yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah, our votes aren't going to matter even if we factored them in. It would have been closer. It definitely would have been closer, but I'm going to go ahead and end the poll with Wrong Turn at 41% and House of a Thousand Corpses at 59%.
Okay.
So that's where we're at right there for that one. That one surprised me, man. That one definitely surprised me for sure. But this next one should definitely be an interesting battle here. We have. I just love telling you about this one. I think you're gonna love this one, Matt. So which was better? The poll is about to go up now. We have The Descent versus Dawn of the Dead. Poll is up.
Are you asking me right now?
You are the man.
Descent. I don't give a shit about Dawn of the Dead. I don't mean to be so brutal to you guys that are fans of that. I'm sorry, but I just don't. And I thought The Descent was just fantastic. I was talking to Lydia, not too long ago, and I was like, man, they need to make another, not even Descent, but just a creepy like cave movie that makes you claustrophobic. And there's
the thing about The Descent is that's all we needed, because my ass is never going in a cave because of that movie.
Dude, dude, look up the Nutty Putty Cave Adventure and talk to me then. No. A guy, I was watching the guy's I don't know if it was a podcast or whatever it was, but dude, he said it just like I would. He's like, man, if I can't walk upright and go through something, I'm not going. Like, if I have to get on all fours or anything like that, I'm good. Dude, I'm right there with him. Like, no. Caves are cool and all that, but yeah, once you say we're going to go further, if you just dislocate your shoulder, get on all, no, like,
we could have dropped into that cave, and I could have looked around once, and I'd be like, I'm going to go wait up there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no, masculinity falls into nothing for me at that point because of that movie. Like I could have 10 friends being like, "You are a baby," and I'd be like, "Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go watch a movie or something."
Yeah.
That's not happening.
When you guys are done, come call me that again. No, I agree, man. I agree. I'm claustrophobic as shit. And squeezing through caves is not fun for this guy.
Jeff is saying Dawn of the Dead. Polar is saying Descent always.
Descent's so good. It's
Melissa is saying, "Oh, I love both. Oh my God." Wayne is saying The Descent. Russell is saying The Descent. Melissa is saying The Descent. If she has to pick, she's picking The Descent. Ryan is saying The Descent. Tim is saying being claustrophobic, The Descent just scares the shit out of me thinking about it right now. Yeah. Eric is saying Descent is one of the best movies of the decade. I agree 100%. Polar is saying I hope Descent wins the bracket. Jamie Hart is saying Hope Take. I hate Descent. If you're wondering about Hope Take, ask Night. I was actually on that stream. That's funny.
Oh, she hates The Descent, Jamie.
Craziness. Wayne Turner is saying I love The Descent, a 2-disc DVD edition. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, good God. All right, so let's go ahead and end the pool. It is pretty close, but The Descent is taking this with 62% to 38% of Dawn of the Dead. So The Descent moves on.
That's awesome, dude. The Descent is so good. It is so good.
Oh, good God. Now this is going to break me, you guys. This one right here is going to break Michael. You want to see Michael broken? He this is it. This is the one. Which is better? Shaun of the Dead.
Oh. You're Shaun of the Dead.
Or The Ring. The poll has started.
Oh, I bet this is tough for you, Michael.
The poll has started. I love Shaun of the Dead. I do. I love it. But Samara's one of my ride or dies. She is right there with Jason. I am 100% on this train. And I am throwing Samara up there for The Ring.
I don't know why, but when he says that, I picture Michael like on a Harley with Samara like on the back. Like,
ain't nobody gonna make fun of me for not going in a cave if she's on the back of my Harley, right?
Ride or die, like, oh man. No, and I still want to watch The Ring with you, Michael. I've said that for about a year now. Like, I'm gonna go with you on that, because like, yeah, Shaun of the Dead doesn't do a whole lot for me, and The Ring was very unique for its time. It was very different, and it was very creepy, guys. It was very creepy. It's one of the last movies, like, as an adult that I watched and got me creeped out. Like, yeah, I'm The Ring all day.
Hell yeah. Let's see what the chat has to say. Even though we're going to know in the polls, we got 20 votes in and it's only been up for a minute. We got another minute or two before I have to move on. But Wayne Turner is saying Dawn of the Dead. Melissa is saying The Ring. Jerry is saying The Ring. Wayne is also saying, hey, I got both of them on DVD. That's what I'm talking about, man. Lydia is saying, come on, The Ring, hands down. Russell is saying The Ring. Jamie Hart is saying The Ring. Ryan Frame is saying The Ring. But my Polar is saying Ring is your jam. You know me, Polar.
Wow, Ring is taking off. And damn, like I like The Ring.
Jerry's saying let's ride.
Let's ride.
Polar is saying, I remember when I was too afraid to watch your Ring short because I didn't want the curse. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Dude, watching when Jerry pulls up at my place with his badass motorcycle, man, always makes me want to get a bike, man. Like, Jerry's got a badass bike. I love it.
All right, I am going to go ahead and pull this down with 21 votes in. If you have not got your vote in for The Ring, now is the time to do so. I know I'm on a delay here, so you might get this a little bit late. Token is saying, left my ass off. Let's go, Spooky. Let's go Team Spooky Japanese lady. She is. Oh, look, man. Ring is the ring. And Val's coming through with Shaun of the Dead. I love you, Val. That's freaking awesome. All right. The poll is closing with the ring coming out on top. That's what I'm talking about with 81%.
Oh.
To 19% for Shaun of the Dead.
Wow.
So the ring is moving on. Matt, this next one's gonna kill you. Like you look.
Okay.
Look, if you guys want to see you guys saw me uncomfortable there for a minute with this last one. If you want to see Mad Matt uncomfortable, I'm about to do it right now. And he has no idea what he's in for. He has no idea. Let's see, really looking at that. Which was better? Halloween 2007, Rob Zombie, or the Texas Chainsaw Remake 03? The poll is up. Let's see where we fall.
I have to.
I know this one hurts you.
It does. I have to go with Halloween.
I knew you would, but I know it hurts to vote against your TCM 03.
It does. That when and you know me, Michael. Whenever anyone, you've probably been there. You know, when they come into the booth, you know, we got a lot of great people come in there, and you know, we have when people come in and anyone that comes in, they shit on a remake. What's the first thing I think of? 03. I'm like, yeah, it's my first go-to. Like, remakes don't suck. Have you seen the 03 Texas Chainsaw remake? Because it's so good. Like,
it is. It's great, man.
I'll watch that 10 times before I'll watch the original. And I'm not saying the original, I'm not saying I love the original, but man, I love that 03 remake. But, Rob Zombie's Halloween just did so much for me, man. It did so much for me. It did. I never thought they were going to remake Halloween, and they do it at a time where I'm a young kid loving heavy metal music, loving Rob Zombie's music, and then they're like, you're one of your favorite heavy metal guys is going to do Halloween. Like, what, dude? I was crazy about it, and then I watched it, and I thought he did a bang up job. So yeah, I gotta go with Halloween, but yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah.
Ryan Frame is saying, ouch. Lydia is saying, this is so unfair. Shuffle it again, Michael. Hey,
now why the ouch, Ryan?
Because those are two good movies.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure that's where he's going with that.
No, Ryan, my boy, he is a huge Rob Zombie fan, and he's a Texas Chainsaw fan. So okay. I see what you're saying. I want to know what Ryan thinks, though, like what his pick would be.
Jerry saying, well, he's one of the people voting up there. Jerry is saying Halloween. Melissa, Texas Chainsaw. Ryan's also saying, you're killing me, Smalls. That's what I'm talking about, man. I love the Sandlot. Jamie Hart is saying, easy choice for me. I love Rob Zombie's Halloween with all of my heart.
Love you, Jamie.
Russell Dorsey is saying TCM 03.
Can't hate on that, Russell.
Jeff is saying Halloween.
Dude, this is a good one.
Melissa doesn't like Rob Zombie's Halloween. Megan is saying TCM. Wayne Turner is saying TCM by miles. I have it on 2-disc DVD. Val is asking, is there a button for neither? That's Token is saying that's tough. Tim is saying, oh my fucking God. Tim is saying he can't vote. I guess he's sitting this one out.
Oh, man.
Eric from the Bearded Entertainment is saying, this is my hardest decision so far. I love Halloween 07, but I can stand by TCM 03 being the best horror remake of all time.
Love that, Eric. I love that, Eric. Like, dude, it's such a good remake, man. I love that, man.
The Shape is saying, James is saying Texas Chainsaw 03.
Oh, shit. That surprises me from James, and that's awesome, but yeah.
Ryan is saying TCM. Tim is saying Highness Final Girl, TCM.
Oh, okay. Jessica Biel, okay.
Melissa's saying, I don't like it either, but I have to pick one of them, so TCM.
I don't like either. Oh, man.
All right. I'm going to go ahead.
Yeah.
And I am going to end the poll.
Don't
we are 4 minutes in. That's the longest I've left these up. Let's see. Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Dude, those are two of my favorite movies.
That was a tight one. 53 and 47. That was definitely a tight race there. But TCM moves on.
TCM took it?
TCM took it.
Tyler Maine is pissed.
He's fine.
Oh my god.
Right, let's start the next one. Here we go. But I mean, that was a tough matchup. Let's see. So which was better? And then we're about to go into the semifinals. Last match of this round. Friday the 13th, 2009 versus Haunting in Connecticut. And the poll is up.
I gotta go. I really enjoy Haunting in Connecticut, but I just like averagely enjoy it. So I'm going Friday. But I have no hate on Haunting in Connecticut, and I love that the boy actor who was also in the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street.
He was.
Yeah, I like him a lot. I think he's a badass actor. But especially if you're talking rewatch, I've watched the 09 Jason probably 15 times, where I've watched Haunting Connecticut 2 to 3 times. So
yeah, I mean, shit, dude, this is no contest for me. Do I need to put the mask back on? I mean, I will. But I mean, looking at the poll right now, this might be the biggest landslide that I've ever seen in my entire life. And it's funny, as soon as I said that, this comment pops up. Oof, we got a new biggest landslide. See, that's what I'm talking about.
But I do want to say Haunting in Connecticut is not a bad film.
It's not.
It's not. I just want to say that.
I am gonna go ahead and end this one because there
I like the Haunting in Connecticut. There was a part 2 to that, and
wasn't it like Haunting in like
I don't know the actual name, but it wasn't terrible either. So but yeah, either way, yeah, I forget what it was called, but.
So Friday the 13th wins 95% to 5%. So that might be the biggest landslide in Movies and Beyond history.
Wow.
So Friday moves on. All right, we are in the semifinals, and we are at an hour and a half into the stream. So this should just wrap up.
Was it the Haunting in Belgium?
No, I think they went down south for the second one. I want to say. I'm pretty sure. All right, this should be a fun one for you guys. And it's like, y'all are freaking killing. Jamie Hart's freaking killing me right now. She said boobs for the win. They'll carry a movie.
Dude, speaking of that though, I have a story about boobs. Dude, I had never wanted to not see boobs so bad in my entire life, because the remake, I went to the theaters with my dad for that, and I was just like, dude, boobs were coming out everywhere, and I don't like seeing boobs with my parents, man. Call me weird. I don't think that's that weird, but dude, they had boobs coming out everywhere. The girl skiing with her boobs. I'm like, come on, guys, it was a booby show, and I was like, I would have dreamed, I would have, killed for that when I was 12, sneaking up watching a Friday the 13th at 1 a.m. on Skinamax. But
that's funny, because my dad was the complete opposite. He'd be like, hey, look at those. You know what I mean? And I'd just be like,
no, I didn't have that. Like, it's always been awkward for me. Like, I don't want to see that with my folks. And with that remake, it was just booby after booby, and I was like, shit. found myself like getting popcorn like 3-4 times, like just.
It's like, God damn, how much popcorn can this guy eat? Jesus. All right, the next poll is up. Freddy versus Jason versus the original Saw. Moving forward.
Son of a bitch.
The poll is up. And this is
Never been
surprising.
so sick of seeing titties in my life.
Freddy versus Jason versus Saw. Where you at on this one, Matt?
Freddy versus Jason versus Saw. Freddy versus Jason, man.
I'm going that direction.
Way too much more rewatchability. Like, you know, Saw's a great movie and all that, and it is, but I'm gonna watch Freddy vs. Jason 10 times before I'll watch Saw again. Like,
I'm definitely doing that. I agree 100%. Melissa's saying men are so obsessed with boobs. I don't get it. They're just boobs. It's like, yeah, we're very immature, Melissa. That's basically what it boils down to. Is once a guy gets to be about 15, he never really grows up. Like he says he does, and he looks like he does, and he presents himself like he does. But we don't. We don't whatsoever. Jamie Hart is saying, when I was 13, I saw Blue Velvet at the theater with my mom. Imagine my shock when the nitrous tank came on. I kept my pool cool, but I could see my mom looking at me to see my reaction. I don't know if I've seen Blue Velvet.
I've never heard of Blue Velvet.
I don't know if I've seen that.
Is there a boobie?
I'm assuming so. I'm assuming. We are at 19 votes for this one right here. And man, you guys are great. Like so many people are participating tonight, having fun with these, I'm assuming. And I cannot wait till, you know, once we finish this one, then we move on, you know, to next week where we go to the 70s, the week after we go to the 80s.
This has been fun. This is the last one I've got in me for this evening.
We get up. Well, shoot, we've only once this rung is done, we've only got 3 left. Right and on. Then we got our winner. So
no, that's what I'm saying. This whole thing here,
yeah, dude. Like it's.
I got this round in me.
It's this has been a blast. And then once we get all the winners, you know, we're gonna throw them into a pool and set up a bracket with the winner from every decade and see where that goes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm pulling it. We have been in there, and it looks like Freddy versus Jason is coming out on top. On this one, 74% to Saul at 26.
Okay.
So the poll has ended, and Freddy versus Jason is actually in the semifinals.
Dude, I'm finding this hard to believe. Like, dude. Okay.
But I mean, you got to think too. You know, any tournament you run into, whether it be like football or basketball, you know, you always have strength of schedule. They call it SOS. And what was the strength of schedule of Freddy versus Jason? Hills Have Eyes, My Bloody Valentine, Saw. Yeah, it was decent. But when you look at something like, you know, this bottom tier where you've got Dawn of the Dead, American Psycho, Shaun of the Dead,
I know,
The Ring, The Descent. It's just like
there's one that Freddy versus Jason got past that I still can't get past.
Hills Have Eyes.
Hills Have Eyes. Like, God, it's so good, man. It's so good. Like,
right.
I just don't. I look at that movie and, like, for a horror fan, I don't see anything missing. I don't see anything missing. And there's a lot missing with Freddy vs. Jason. Like, you know, it's fun to have those two titans, but it has its flaws, guys. It has its flaws.
All right. Well, this one will test the Rob Zombie fans. We have the Devil's Rejects versus House of 1,000 Corpses.
Ooh.
So if you're a Rob Zombie fan,
ooh,
this might be a little tougher for you.
Yeah, and that's a fun one.
To me, this one isn't tough. Like Devil's Rejects, you know, I think is twice the movie that House is. Although I do appreciate Dwight Schrute being in House of 1,000 Corpses. I love Rainn Wilson, but that's not enough for me to say
I do too.
know?
I do too. And it's so cool he's in that. Like to this day, it's so cool he's in that. I agree with you, Michael. What I give a lot of props though for House is, like I said earlier, it is a very fun movie. And like if you just want to get in like a, say fall's coming around and you just want to get in like a, spooky, like, spirit mindset and watch a, a little bit of a goofy horror movie, it's a good one to watch. But as far as like, all out, just better, well-made film, I gotta go with Devil's Rejects. And there's people that'll say like it's not really a horror film, because it does feel more like a what's the word I'm looking for? What's the movie with Woody Harrelson?
Natural Born Killer.
Yeah. It does have those type of vibes. Like it's more of like a, killer, rebels on the run, like more so than a horror film. Like, and I get that when people say that. But I think Rob Zombie was on the top of his game with that movie.
Jerry wants to vote for Wrong Turn. I freaking love it, Jerry.
Dude, Wrong Turn's fantastic.
I know. All right, let's see where we're at here. We have 17 votes in. If you have not voted, we have 24 people in the chat. If you have not voted for which movie you like better, please do so now so I can close this vote out. And while I'm thinking about it, if you are in the chat and haven't hit that like button yet, please hit that like button. It helps out the channel more than you guys know, for sure. And if you haven't subscribed, do that too. I'm doing fun stuff like this all the time. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close this poll out where the Devil's Rejects is at 83%, where House is at 17. So the Devil's Rejects moves on.
83 to 17.
83 to 17.
OMG.
Yeah. This next one, dude, this is gonna hurt me because I think that something bad's about to happen.
Do I need to put the Banshee mask on for this?
Oh, why didn't that? There we go.
That's
a poll wouldn't close out. All right, which is better? We have The Descent that moved on from the last one versus The Ring.
I gotta go with Descent.
The poll is up, and here we go. Now, The Descent was freaking amazing, but I'm gonna be a homer. I'm going with The Ring, and I don't have to tell you why. No, I do. I absolutely love The Ring, and I can't put it past anything. I pretty much know where this is gonna go because I feel it. But man, I gotta go with The Ring. I do. I love The Descent, but I love The Ring. Matt, take it away. I've got nothing left.
I mean, I go with The Descent, man. I go with The Descent. I love The Ring, Michael. I do. It just really, this one comes down to me for rewatchability. And dude, here's what I'll be honest with you. I was disappointed. I hadn't seen The Ring in a very long time. Very long time. I'm talking like 10 years or so. So I checked it out, and I thought you actually saw a little bit more Samara, but she actually doesn't even come out until like the very last scene where she comes out of the TV. There was a lot less action in it than I had remembered. I like it. It's original, but there's just not enough there's not enough in The Ring for me. Or The Descent, you've got the.
Well, The Ring is more of a slow burn movie. They're not really comparable to say that they're, the same. Where, The Descent relies on action. You're getting, you got this happening, which is an event followed by another event that leads to where they are. To where The Ring is more of that, we're going to build up the mystery and you get the payoff at the end of what you were so terrified of, and you're not seeing. Like, that's one thing about those, original movies. You look at the original Halloween, you don't really see him that much until you see him. You know what I mean? And you have like Loomis pumping that up to where it's like, he's coming, you motherfuckers,
And Michael, this is just my opinion, and I understand what you're saying, and I get those type of movies, and I just say, like, I don't mean like. I've always said this, and like I said, it's just me. I'm not saying have Samara like stalking the woods and walking all over hell and shit, but give me one more scene, with her. I've always said that, like when it comes down to that, like, because I know what you're saying, but I do hear you. She's not that stalker in the woods that you're
right.
But when I rewatched it, I thought there was like one or two more like legit scenes with her, and
it's more of the aftermath of what she does, and it's building that suspense of what the hell could have done that to that. Like it's very like the build up in that movie is just so freaking good.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not trying to disregard that. This is just something I will always say. Like, even with movies like that, like, just it's something I would always like. Like, just you can have that. Like, don't see them all the time, but don't just give me one like 5-second minute with her at the end and just roll the credits. Like, just give me a little tiny bit more, I guess, is what I'm always saying. But yeah, man, even with Valak, like, and you gotta agree a little bit, because you're always saying you want more Valak.
Well, it's not a matter of I want more Valak. I want there to be substance in the movie with
you
Valak.
Have said that. You said you want to see Valak a little bit more. Like,
you do, but at the same time, like that to me, it's not the same thing with why I don't like Valak and why I like The Ring. Or I do like Valak, but why I don't like the actual Nun movie. Yeah. It's not because there wasn't enough Valak in them. And I'm going to table that discussion because, we have 13 minutes left of the stream.
That's fine. And, and I can watch those any given time. Like, I'll watch them over and over. But yeah, it's so interesting, like how we all view horror differently. I think it's so interesting, and it's fun to look at, like, everyone's angle, and like it really is, like, there's movies where we're fine with seeing the final character for a split second and loving it, and there's movies where we're like, oh man, we want to see them more, or we want more story, and it's interesting.
All right, I've let this poll go on longer than any other poll. It has been up for 5 minutes. It has 17 votes, and The Ring is actually going to take it 53-47, which surprises the hell out of me, to be honest.
The Ring took it?
The Ring actually took it.
Oh, wow.
The Ring took that one. Let's see what the chat has been saying. Let's see where they're at before I set this next one up. When it was announced, Eric was saying this is going to be an interesting one. Lydia's saying holy matrimony. Melissa's saying Ring, but I like Descent. James is saying The Ring. Tim is saying, oh damn, well, being claustrophobic does suck, but a little scary Japanese girls are way worse. The Ring.
I'm surprised James went with The Ring, right? I'm surprised on that one.
Jeff is going with The Ring.
Dude, I'm claustrophobic as shit.
Russell is saying very close. The poll got to go with The Ring.
Oh
Eric is saying The Ring is the face of an entire subgenre of horror. Can't deny its impact. I agree. Lydia is saying I have to go with The Ring.
Oh, Lydia doesn't know.
Wayne Turner is saying I have both on DVD. Descent is more than Descent, the international ending. Yeah, dude, that's the one. Polar rooting hard for Descent. I know you love that movie too.
Polar, I'm with you. Polar, I'm with you. I'm so with you.
Jerry saying can't take him nowhere.
The Ring just.
Lydia's saying I'm going to square up with Matt. Polar's please, baby Jesus. That makes me think of what was that movie
Talladega
with?
Nights.
Yes, Talladega Nights. Please, little 8.5 ounce baby Jesus.
Golden fleece diaper. Like, stop. Baby Jesus. He had a beard. He was a grown man. God.
Jamie is saying Samara is evil as heck. She like hurting people. That's
playing
scary.
lead guitar. Playing Leonard Skinner lead guitar with a big angel band.
Eric is saying, all right, add Lydia and Matt as a round in the bracket. We all know who would win that, but let's see it. Wayne is saying Samara looks too much like my manager at work. Oh, God, Wayne, it's time to find a new job, buddy.
Lydia would beat my ass.
If y'all see something hit Matt, don't worry about it. Oh,
He'll be all right. Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Let's see. We've got so many comments.
So we're almost down to the final bracket.
Dude, somebody just mentioned Jeepers Creepers, and I thought I put that on the list, and I don't see it anywhere.
Dude, we can't add it now.
No, we can't. But that sucks, dude. Like, seriously.
I said that at the beginning.
Yeah, and I thought I had it on there. Oh, man. Sorry about that, you guys. That one's on me. Like, seriously. That should have been on here. 100%. Oh, well. First one. I'm still learning, too. All right, let's see. The next one. This is the last match before we go to the semifinals, where we only have 3 matches left after this one. Which was better, the TCM 03 or Friday the 13th, 2009? And the poll is up.
TCM 03 for me.
Yeah.
All
Friday
day.
for me. So, I'm just watching that Friday go down. Like, oh, good God. Yeah, I'm just gonna be a homer. So I'm
That's
going with
fine.
Friday the 13th.
It was just such a good Texas Chainsaw.
It was, dude. It's the best Texas Chainsaw movie they've ever made. And definitely I'll go with that. But Friday for me, that's home team. I love Jason way more than I like Leatherface. Don't shoot me.
Yeah, but we're not talking about like your part 4.
Well, even watching both of them, if I own both of the Blu-rays, and I guarantee that Friday 09 gets way more playtime than TCM 03 does.
All right.
Like they're both back here. But I do own them. But this is a tough one. Let's see what everybody's saying. With Jeepers Creepers not being on it, Polar's saying so it's a mistrial. It definitely could be. Definitely don't think of it. Ryan is saying TCM 03. Eric is saying Friday. Jerry is saying both. Melissa's saying Friday. Jeff is saying Friday. Russell is saying Friday. Lydia is saying easy choice, TCM. Wayne is saying TCM. Jerry's going Friday. Tim is saying this is way too hard. Jamie is saying I have to go with TCM. Boobs lose when Arlie Emery is concerned. Arlie Emery's freaking awesome. James is saying it's bow and arrow time. Friday the 13th.
James loves that bow and arrow.
Polar is saying TCM is a unicorn movie. Tim is saying, but I got to go TCM. Val is saying Friday hands down. And Lydia's saying, all right, add Jerry to the bracket. I'll square up with him too. See where we're at. We're at 17 votes. We've only been in 2 movies. But make sure, if you have not voted on this one, make sure that you cast your vote for TCM or Friday 09. And then we're down to the final 2. Oh my God. This is freaking crazy. This is freaking close.
The final 2?
Well, it'll be Freddy versus Jason versus the Devil's Rejects in the Ring versus the winner of this one.
Okay.
So I'll give this one another minute, and then we'll throw this up there. And man, it's
great.
Definitely surprising. Dude, this has been a blast. I have had so much fun with this. And again, like I said, if other people weren't here to say me this at the beginning, I definitely want to give a big shout out to Eric from The Bearded Entertainment for showing me how to do this. Eric, dude, you are the man. This is freaking awesome. I appreciate it, buddy. All right, I'm pulling it down. Going once, going twice. Make sure you get your vote in if you have not already. Let's get it in. Wayne was saying Arlie Emery still has boobs. So, I mean, technically. Could say that. I'm going to go ahead.
Who has boobs?
Arlie Emery.
I don't know who that is.
That's the sheriff in TCM.
Oh, well, why does he have boobs?
Wayne may have seen them.
Oh.
So, it's as much as it, makes me smile and will probably make others not so happy. Friday the 13th is taking it with 53-47.
Oh my. Oh.
So Friday is actually moving on. I love you, good people.
Oh,
it might not be the right answer, but it's an answer. It is an answer.
Oh my God. Dude, there's other Fridays that I might. Oh man.
Hey.
Oh. All right. Damn.
Polar saying happy for you, Michael. I feel like that's one of those I'm happy for you, but you say it through your teeth. You know what I mean? Like not more of like, oh yeah.
No, that's exactly what she's doing.
Yeah, Michael. It's like I might like poke you in the eye next time I see you.
I think you suck, Michael, but like I think that's a mistrial.
Mistrial.
I keep saying that tonight, don't I?
Mistrial. Hell, you said that on the first one. The first one we did. You're like, that's it. That's it.
But, you're talking like you start talking, 03 Texas. Like that's.
Oh, yeah.
It's in my top 5, 4. Yeah.
All right. So the next poll is going up. We are in the semifinals. Let's see. I'm about to spell things wrong and everything else. The poll is up for the semifinals. Round 1. We have Freddy versus Jason versus the Devil's Rejects.
That's a really good one, actually. That's a really good one. I'm just shocked at the movies that are like lasting so long. You want me to go on this one?
Yeah, it's up to you, buddy.
Okay. So you're saying Devil's Rejects or Freddy vs. Jason?
That is the matchup, sir.
Okay. I'm going to go with Devil's Rejects.
All right. I am going to piggyback and say the Devil's Rejects as well. I am.
Damn.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. I really like Freddy versus Jason as a nightmare movie. You know what I mean? It's not. You know how I kind of feel. About the way they did Jason in this movie.
Just not enough to put it.
It's not. It is not whatsoever.
Not to
I can't do it.
Texas Chainsaw beat it.
But hell, like the end of the day, it'll be up to the chat to see what.
So you choose Devil's Rejects over 03 Texas Chainsaw. You are a big Devil's Rejects fan.
I will choose. No, I didn't say I choose it over that.
Well, but you chose Freddy vs. Jason over the 03 Texas.
No,
Chainsaw.
I chose the Friday the 13th remake over TCM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I mean, the fact that Freddy vs. Jason is still here.
It's crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy.
It's nuts.
It's fun. It's
absolutely
but it
nuts.
is nuts. Like, yeah, it's a damn.
It is absolutely nuts to me that this movie has made it that far. Like, seriously. I honestly can't believe it. What's wrong with you people? No,
we're coming to the wire. What's it going to be?
Far down to the wire.
Weekend at Bernie's.
So we have 16 votes in. It's going to be up for another minute. It will be up for another minute.
Yeah.
So we will see. And Matt and I did vote for Devil's Rejects. So if it does come down to where they're tied 50-50 right now with this. And if I had chose Freddy versus Jason, we would have gotten nowhere, whatsoever. And that was before, all of this stuff, had come out. So it's a dead tie, man. And I think that all the votes are in. Going once, going twice on the votes.
Is it Weekend at Bernie's?
The amount of people wanting Freddy versus Jason in the finals is absolutely crazy. Like, it's you have so many people in here that are just like, come on, Freddy, like, well, Tim is saying we can't have Freddy versus Jason in the finals. Jeff D'Angelo is saying Freddy. And this is so fantastic. You guys are freaking awesome. I'm telling you. And Bowler was saying, I'm actually surprised Freddy vs. Jason has made it this far. Me too. It's almost like the underdog at this point that you want to win just based off of like.
Dude, I am too. It's like.
Tim is saying, what, Michael? No Homer? The Homer for this only goes up to a certain point with this version of Jason. And I don't blame Ken Kurtzinger for it. I don't whatsoever, because he was not. It's just.
Now, one thing I don't mind is I thought Jason looked badass. I do. I liked his look. The big old dirty jacket, and he was 7 foot freaking tall, and I didn't mind his look.
Yeah.
I just didn't. He was. If he could have moved, he was very Frankensteinish. Just But I didn't mind his look. There's not many Jason looks that I'm not on board with. I guess when it comes down to Jason's looks, my biggest gripe ever will always be the utility Batman belt with like the little fly fishing things and all that stuff. It's like
you talking about part 6, CJ Graham's Jason?
Yeah,
didn't like the belt.
I just want to rip that belt off. Like it's got like a red, a blue, and a green. It looks like a freaking nerd is like trying to learn how to fish and go like. I don't know what they were doing with that, but.
All right, so I'm pulling this down. It's been up for 5 minutes. It was up as long as The Ring and Descent for one of the longest, ones up there. And it came out 50% to 50%. But, Matt, you and I both took the Devil's Rejects. So that puts 2 votes on top of the Devil's Reject. And I hate to say it for the underdog Freddy versus Jason, but it's definitely time for them to go. Now, percentage-wise, I don't know what that would jump up to with 18 votes. I'm thinking it would be like 55 to 45 maybe ish. That's what I'm gonna put. I don't have a calculator, and I can't, for some reason, at 10 o'clock at night, I can't do that math in my head. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put, since our 2 votes came in for the first time tonight, they were needed. That's where we're at. So the Devil's Rejects moves on to the finals, and it is going to face the winner of this match right here. The Ring versus Friday the 13th, the remake. Let's put 09. And here we go.
I'm going with Friday the 13th, the remake.
All right. Well, I'm going with The Ring. So, my homer, will only go so far. I'm definitely going with The Ring. Wayne is saying Freddy versus
hard on for Samara. I dig it, man. That's why I've been dying to watch The Ring with you, man. Like, I don't hate on it. I'm just, man.
Well, I mean, I pretty much explained, what it is about The Ring.
I know,
yeah.
But it still doesn't mean I don't want to watch it with you. Like,
Jeff flat out said I quit. He must have wanted Freddy versus Jason in the end.
And I think that's fun with anybody. Like, if somebody can say a horror movie that I think is decent and they just are nuts about it, like, yeah, I want to watch it with them. Like, damn.
That's freaking crazy.
You have shown a lot of love for Samara, man, over the years.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think that it's a shame what they did to it. You know what I mean? I think that they had so much potential with it. And I mean, even when you get into the sequel, I don't really like the sequel. I mean, it's mediocre. It's okay. But I mean, I didn't really appreciate it.
I actually did like The Ring too.
It takes everything that was good about The Ring 1 and it does nothing with it. Like that's the biggest thing with The Ring 2.
Man, I didn't mind The Ring 2.
Melissa's saying The Ring. Wayne is saying Friday. Mayanne is saying Friday. Tim is saying, ooh. Polar's saying The Ring. Ryan is saying Friday. Bobby's saying Friday. Melissa's saying The Ring. Jerry's saying Friday. Wayne is saying my real winner of them all is Saw. Got you. I got you, Wayne. That's cool, buddy. Oh, I think Friday's gonna run away with this one.
And this will be Friday the remake.
Yeah.
And it's gonna go competing with Devil's Reject.
Jerry said Michael's turning on Jason. It's like, oh fuck.
Oh man.
I love Jason.
No, this is great, guys. Oh. You got a winner here, Michael?
Just about. Yeah. Well, let me give him one more. Oh, I got it. It's a landslide. I can't even. Ain't no need to even keep that one going. So Friday is going to take it at 71% to The Ring at 29%.
Okay.
Now we're in the finals. We have the Devil's Rejects versus Friday the 13th, the remake.
I'm going with Devil's Rejects on this one.
I am going with Friday. So that
finally didn't go with Devil's Rejects. Okay.
That better. That takes our votes pretty much out of it, so we can't really decide.
Fair enough.
Friday 13th, 09. And the poll is up. This is the finals. This is it. So the winner of this, I will put into a box, and they will move on. They will move on to the finals in a few weeks when we have all the winners together with this. Jeff is saying, Michael, you went against Jason before, so your vote doesn't count. Oh, Jeff. Bearded is saying, oh yeah, there's no way Samara's winning. And Michael is betraying Jason. Look at you guys.
Calling you out.
Look at guys.
Mm.
Let's see. Let me get into this one. Okay. So Ryan is saying Devil's Rejects. And Wayne is saying, "Well, I've never picked this as the final. The unpredictable nature of it all." Yeah, dude. Seriously. Jeff is saying Friday. Melissa is saying Friday. Tim is saying hell. Melissa's saying Friday. Mayanne is saying Friday takes it all. Bobby is saying Friday. Wayne is saying, I'm going to Devil's Rejects. Don't want to think a remake, no matter how good, should win. James is saying Friday once again. Eric is saying, bro, what if Jason wins in multiple decades and it just turns out to be Jason versus Jason, the ultimate final bracket? That would be crazy. I would love it, but I'm sure a lot of other people would be like, this is bullshit.
Well, not with Michael going in there.
Tim is saying, if I had both in front of me, I could always watch one forever. Friday the 13th. Jerry is really wants Wrong Turn to be back in this. I'm gonna do a Wrong Turn segment just for Jerry one of these days to be like, yeah, man, let's talk some Wrong Turn.
Saying Wrong Turn.
Oh yeah. He really wants Wrong Turn.
So who's winning this one?
Let's see. Friday is running away with this. Epic proportions at this point. I'll let it. We got 17 votes in. Currently, Friday the 13th, the 09 remake is at 82%, where the Devil's Rejects is at 18%. So it looks as if.
So the winner is the 09 Friday the 13th. Wow.
It is.
Michael, I have got to say, I didn't say much, to everybody. This has been a blast. I've got to sign out. I have not been feeling the best. This has been an absolute blast. So that's what will go on to the next round, correct?
Friday the 13th. Well, it won't go to the next round. It'll go to the finals. Next week when we do this, we'll be in the decade of the 70s. So that'll definitely be a fun one for sure.
All right.
And it's man. You go ahead and get some rest, dude.
Yeah, Michael, thanks for having me, buddy.
Yep.
I still got some moving to do. Love you guys, man, and I will be back next Sunday, brother.
All right, dude. You take it easy, man.
Thanks, Michael.
Yep. Take care. Let's see what we have right here. Jerry and his Wrong Turn, like he's really feeling that Wrong Turn. And a lot of people, like Wayne wanted Saul. Ryan was talking about, TCM. Tim was saying wrong Friday the 13th. So Melissa, you were asking Matt if he could see the poll. No, the poll doesn't come through StreamYard. It's only up on YouTube. And if he doesn't open up YouTube alongside of StreamYard, he won't be able to see it. Let's see what Wayne was wanting, Saul to win. And, in all honesty, I did not see Friday the 13th, being the winner of this. But, that's the fun thing about it. The fun thing is leaving it up to everyone in the chat and to vote the way that they want to vote. And it may not be, the winner that I wanted. It may not be the winner that, Matt wanted or any one of you, but the amount of things that we, did this together and this is what we came up with. Like, you guys are freaking awesome, man. You guys are absolutely freaking awesome. Tomorrow night, we will have a watch party. So hopefully Eric will be joining me as well tomorrow. I'll get with you, Eric, after this. I'll send you a message on Instagram to make sure you're good with that. As well as Brandon from I Like Scary will be here as well to watch the fan film tomorrow night. And we'll get to talk, fan films in general. And, Brandon has Halloween Lives coming out. So maybe we could talk to him a little bit about that, prior to watching the Halloween fan film. I think it was called Here Comes the Night. So if you haven't gone over to my channel and checked out the thumbnail for that one, go ahead and do so if you could. Hit that like button for me, because the more people see it, the more it goes out. And you guys have been fantastic tonight. I hope that you all had a blast like I did tonight. I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank my moderators for keeping an eye on the chat and doing everything that you guys always do for me in the chat. I don't think I say that enough. I'm very grateful for everything that you guys are doing. And I'll talk to you guys in mod chat. So don't forget, tomorrow night, 8 p.m., we will be watching another fan film, Here Comes the Night. It is a Halloween fan film. So we will jump into Michael Myers. And if you do want to support the channel, go to www.patreon.com/moviesandbeyond. And if you have not hit that like button on this stream yet, please do so. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do so, especially if you're having fun, doing all these things that we're doing over here. And here it is. This is another Sunday, in the books. And next week we will be doing the same thing, but we will be diving into the 1970s. And I'm very curious to see what movies end up on the top of that one. So there are so many good movies in that genre. I cannot wait to jump in with that, that genre with you guys, or that decade alone. So again, I want to say thanks to everybody tonight. And as always, I will see you next time. Peace.
Toodaloo, motherfucker. Hey.